is happening? I'll be honest with you. I've been trying to get certain stuff to work for the last 10 minutes. You know, the reason I make these like stream lead ups so long is because there's always some sort of like there's always some sort of issue, whether it's streaming to YouTube or streaming to TikTok. There's always some trouble, but we're there, and I think we are going to be streaming to TikTok today, so I may have to take a second to mess with that just a tad. I'm not gonna lie. May have to mess with that just a tad. So apologies for making any way. I'm having to, dude, TikTok is like the biggest pain. Don't worry, I'm not live yet to try and stream on, but I think we got it. So let me make sure I got all my duckies in a row here. But we're gonna be playing Sons of the Forest. Let's actually go ahead and go live on TikTok. Let's see what happens here. Okay, yeah. About me. It's gonna ask me about me. Is this tip accurate? Oh yeah. I know I'm already behind tonight on gaming. Or on streaming. It's taking me forever to get stuff figured out. If you know anything about streaming, a lot of it, like multi-streaming, it's really not tricky. It's just like you have to have a couple like tricks. Except with TikTok. TikTok is very particular about how you stream. And so it's just like one thing after another. Let's see. We're going to go live here on TikTok. See what happens. See if it's even there. I'm also having to do it kind of weird. I'm having to like capture my screen very strangely. I'm having to capture it not via a not via a virtual camera or a normal camera, but I'm going to do it like via window capture on OBS. So very strange. I've got to make sure it's actually working here, to be honest with you, because I don't think TikTok is going to like it very much, but let's see. Looks like it's working. Oh snap. TikTok, Waynard, what's up, my guy? Wayne, can you confirm that my sound and my voice is being heard all right? That would be great. Since this is our first stream on TikTok, we want to make sure we're all squared away before we get started. Good on my end, he says. What a champion. You guys don't know, Waynard's always hopping on, always active, and always lets me know when something sounds terrible. Yeah, we're here. Took a minute. I'm also streaming on the green app, the red app, and Twitch. I really don't know what TikTok's allows me to say. Purple, green, and red app. But let's go ahead and get started. If you guys don't know, if you're just joining for the first time, we're playing a game called Sons of the Forest. We're doing some... we're doing a pretty sweet build over a waterfall. So let's check it out. We've gotten quite a bit done, honestly. Quite a bit in the old waterfall. Let me switch my my big screen stream. Need to be able to pop out this TikTok chat. There we go. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. Okay, boom. All right, all right. Let me make sure my all my stuff's lined up so I can see what you guys are hooping and hollering about. And we'll get started. Cool. So let's do a little bit of an overview here. Let's just do a little bit of a recap on what we're doing. Not only to recap you guys who haven't been on, but to recap myself because I tend to forget. So, we're playing Sons of the Forest here. We're going to slowly walk. We are building a huge cabin on top of this waterfall. Looks pretty sweet, I ain't going to lie. And yeah, so that's what we're doing. We've gotten pretty far. We've built the floor. We've built the frame. We're having to do kind of a certain type of method to get this to work properly. And how it is you build up everything, like all levels, and then you build a roof, and then you can kind of go in and delete all these levels. So just to like really run you through what we're doing here, besides falling, is we got this will be our first level. This and the next thing, I'm going to have a little bit of a high ceiling. And then we will have another floor. This will be like our second floor. And then we will have a roof that's going to start. And we're going to start working on the roof today. And yeah, man, we're going to go from there. So, look at this. First things first. I am a little hungry. So, poor squirrel. Just going to act like we didn't see that. So we'll get some food rolling first. Make sure we're set there. And then we'll probably have to start chopping some logs. This is my good friend Kelvin. Mr. Kelvin is going to also start chopping some logs. So Kelvin, why don't you go ahead and fill this holder for me, big dog? Yep, thanks, buddy. Okay. If you guys have never met Kelvin before, he's a pretty sweet helper, but sometimes he gets a little bit lazy on us. Snap, need some water. Some water. Once we get this food cooking, see, look at this. I asked Kelvin to go fill the logs. What's the first thing this guy does? Always takes a seat. Dang it. We need, let's just boil this water for now. We'll just eat some of this dried food I got. Okay. So we, even though Kelvin is not going to be doing it, we are going to go start chopping some logs. Actually, let's quench this thirst first. Quench this thirst. The waterfall build. So yeah, we're gonna start working on this roof. Hopefully we finish the roof. And go from there, I guess. Once we get the roof like squared away, we will we'll clear out all these other logs. And then I've got all these other like staircases and bridges here. This kind of just like almost works as scaffolding, so I can get up here, put the correct stuff on. Guys, I ordered a I don't know why, but I was really craving warheads, like the candy, recently. And I ordered some on Amazon, and I didn't realize I was ordering, like, I guess the biggest the biggest bag possible. So I don't know, dude. I think there's like 200 warheads in there. So I think we will eventually, I don't know, work them into the stream somehow. Maybe each follower or something will eat a warhead. Julie, hey, welcome in. Let me make sure I got my stuff in front of me. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah, a nice warhead per follower. If we start getting too many people follower, dude, I can't just like eat warheads over and over till my tongue is raw. I won't do it. But that's only if we get enough. So maybe I'll go get those on my next break. We'll eat some warheads, hang, make some funny faces. You know. Dude, this is the longest pot of boiling water I've ever seen. At my house, I cooked pasta tonight, so I cooked for dinner. And the pasta water boiled quicker than this fake gaming pot of water. Let's go, dude. We gotta get this show on the road. I should have just started chopping logs. You know what? Guaranteed, as soon as I drink this little energy drink, this water will be done. Maybe not. All right, let's get to chopping. Look, I've already done a pretty big number on this forest. Not gonna lie. I've already done a pretty big number, and we got a lot to go. We have a lot of logs to go. Oh, dude. So we'll just chop away, and then we'll get to the fun part. Has anyone been watching the Olympics? Yeah? Yeah, I watched quite a bit today. And I watched quite a bit last night. And they've got, the U.S. has, I think I said this on my live yesterday, but the U.S. has a male figure skater that I watch. Now, I don't typically watch male figure skating, but I will for the Olympics. But the U.S. has this male figure skater, and he's the guy. He's not a guy. He's actually a pretty young kid. He's probably like 17 or 18. But they call him the Quad God. I don't know if you've seen the Quad God. But he's good. I guess it's because he can do a quadruple axle or something. So if you get the chance, definitely check out the Quad God. I think he still has like a couple of races to go before he is like up for a medal. Or not races, what am I talking about? Like programs. But dude, he does this, you've probably seen it on TikTok or something, but he does a backflip on the ice, and it's incredible. So, go USA. Go quad, the quad god. Guys, if you're just joining in, you can see our house that we're building down there. Dude, I told Kelvin to gather logs, and this is what he does. But we're just working on this house down there. We got a lot of logs to gather, and we're gonna gather them, and then we're gonna hopefully finish up this roof today, and go from there. Let's see what other Olympic sport did we watch today? Oh, the speed skating. It was like the 1,000-meter speed skating. Apparently, the U.S. has a pretty big skater. I can't remember. I think his name is Jordan or something. But he was good. He was solid. Won gold there. Actually, I apologize if you haven't watched it yet. They do the events happen like at between 9 and 1 in the afternoon. So I just had it on in the background while I was working today. But if I know they do the prime time like at night, so sorry if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, you should check out. If you haven't checked out any Olympics, you should. It's getting to the good part. I think they're about to. They did like some of the half pipe snowboarding this afternoon, like the qualifying, and that was pretty sweet. And they'll do a lot of the final stuff for the snowboarding later. Jump it. Jump. And honestly, the snowboarding, that's probably my favorite. Snowboarding's pretty sweet. Curling, we were doing a little bit of curling today. Me and a good buddy went curling a couple years ago. I think it was actually last Winter Olympics. We felt inspired after the U.S. won gold in curling. And besides falling down a handful of times, it was pretty fun. It's just really, really large, icy, cold shuffleboard. So if you've never been curling, look it up. Give it a try. It was fun. I don't really remember the rules, but like I said, I remember falling a couple times. I remember brooming up the ice a little bit. It was hard. The way you have to... honestly, it's harder to balance while sliding. You slide and you push the little stone. It's kind of harder to do that than you realize. All right. Kelvin, dude, just wasting my time. Just wasting my time. J1877. Man, everyone seems to be doing good. I'm doing great. We're doing some building. This is actually my first time on TikTok Live. I've been running on Twitch and the green app and the red app for a couple weeks. Just got TikTok up and running. Honestly, it's going to look a little blurry tonight and the next night because the way I'm having to capture my video. TikTok's got stringent rules on capturing capturing video, and you have to do it a certain amount of times before it'll let you capture through a certain, it's called a virtual camera, but that's just TikTok being TikTok, to be honest with you. So you should, after I may actually stop the live a couple different times tonight. You just have to you have to stream 3 times for 25 minutes, then you can use a virtual camera and it'll look a little bit clearer. And once we do that, so I may stop the live a couple times after I've been live for 25 minutes. I'll go 25 live, run another one. Yeah. If you've never streamed on TikTok, honestly, dude, it's been a huge pain. It's hard to if anyone's, knows streaming, how it works is you have to have like a streaming program through a program called like OBS or something. There's a couple different ones. OBS is the most popular. But through OBS, you can push multiple streams out to multiple platforms. But TikTok is funky. They really want you to use their platform called TikTok Live, which is not a terrible program, but it just having, like, now I have 2 programs running, pushing streams out, kind of slows the computer down. I've noticed it's a little choppy in here. Get it? Choppy? That was worth a laugh, guys. That was at least worth one single laugh. So yeah, if you do want to watch on full screen instead of on vertical, feel free to hop on any of the other places you watch stream. Twitch, I really don't know if TikTok is weird about me saying other streaming names, so we'll stay away from them. But the other normal places you stream games, you can watch it full screen. Give me a follow there. And if you're watching on TikTok right now, welcome in. I usually actually have my Twitch going. So let me pull that up really quick on my cellular device. Don't want to take too long here. Let's get crazy. All right, there we go. Yeah, so I just started streaming a couple weeks ago. Thought it'd be fun. I always liked, let's get these logs. Always liked playing games in the afternoon anyways. I thought, dude, I've got I already had a nice camera, I had a nice computer, so why the heck not? And here we are, streaming to the masses. All right, let's actually get Mr. Kelvin down here. I'm going to tell him to come over here, and he can fill these other logs up, or these other log holders up. Get over here, Kelvin. Okay, so what we're going to do first, we're going to, that's not really what we want to do. I think we're going to build an angle. We can angle the roof, and I'll show you guys what I mean, because it may be kind of weird sounding. Let's chop this guy in half. Chop her in half. Then let's see what this looks like. Hold on. I'm really trying to avoid falling as much as possible. Okay. Boom. So I think we're just going to kind of angle it all the way up the best we can. We'll pop one right there. Hopefully that's not too... No, that shouldn't be too steep of an angle actually at all. And right here, I'll do like 1.5. We'll just keep the same Same Angle. Kurt Angle. I was never a big wrestling fan, to be honest, but I'm sure a few of you guys know who Kurt Angle is. Is that, or Kurt Angle? I called him Kurt Wrangle. No! Hot doggy. Hot doggy. Okay. Yeah, for this one. This one's going to be kind of silly the way we have to do it. But oh yeah, Kelvin. Where did he go? Dirtbag. Just roaming around checking out the floor plans, huh? Why don't we give you some work? Why don't you put you to work? Get logs. Fill the holder. Get logs and fill the holder. All right. There we go. Okay. So I think this one we will. No, dude. I can't be doing that. Can't be doing that all night. There we go. Okay. So I need to. Yeah. We'll have to go up. You know what? I realize this water is finally done. Let's have a tall drink of water. Oops. There we go. Okay. Let's get the angle on this roof. Okay, here's what we're going to have to do. Give her... Yep, that's going to sting. That's just going to sting a little bit. Chop her right there. Dude. Oh, you know what? This is going to be interesting. I don't know if it's better to prop this up. It may just be a worry about it later situation. First, let me just set you down. Please don't fall. Let me steal you momentarily. That was very silly of me. Very silly. Let's just leave that there for now. Like I said, piece of scaffolding. Now I think for this, to work exactly how we need it to, I'm gonna actually have to go in and build all this out too. I don't know. We're gonna see. No, just what a waste. What are you doing, bud? What are we doing? You gotta get to work, homie. You gotta get to work, my guy. Okay. Okay. What do we think about that? I think that's pretty solid angle, not too steep. So I think we will stick with that. And I kind of want to, well, I don't know if that'll work the way I want. I was thinking about building like a little crow's nest, but I may have to do it at the very top. I think this will do for now. I think this will do just fine. Once we get the other side put up, we'll really take a good look at it. Take a good look at her. Well, start with the angle. Oh, man, I better be careful jumping like that. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and eat some meds. Let's eat some meds. I wonder where Kelvin went. Why is he just standing here for? This guy. No, I can't do that. I'll throw these logs at him. Guy just doesn't get it, does he? It's a big old balancing act. Like a... Dude. That is just detrimental. I really thought about putting flooring in just to walk on, but it'd probably save me some health from falling from this height. Okay. Yep. Just gonna have to do that. Yep. There we go. There we go. Almost got the first of many roofs up here. Okay, come on. Come on now. There we go. There we go. So, that'll be the angle of the roof. And we'll essentially have to build that all the way across here. So, let's just get started on that, I guess. Yeah, I'm really concerned that I'm going to need to build all... No, dude, that's every time. Every freaking time. Dude, this guy is really killing me. I don't know how many times I got to tell him. Let's get some logs and fill this holder. Dude. Kelvin for real is fired. I've told him 5 times to get logs. Okay, he's actually going this time. It's also starting to get dark, and I really don't know how many more nights I have until it's winter time. I guess we'll see. Okay. Just set you there for now. Don't you fall. I'm going to chop it. Okay, I got one of them. I'll count that as a win. Yeah, like, I honestly think in order for this to work, I may have to put more logs down, but we will see. Essentially, I want to say the method that I'm having to do, there's a certain method where I build this whole frame out and then I'm able to go take them in, and I'm worried that the method I have to put in between logs, like I can't have straight rows running up like that. But I guess we'll see when we go to start taking logs out and I get really upset that none of them come out. Until then, we'll just keep on building out this roof, man. Building out this dang old roof. If you guys have not followed along early on in the journey, it was rough. It's actually kind of hard to tell, and we haven't really looked at it that much, but the house is built over this river, and the river runs off into a waterfall. Yep, that's right, Wayner. There's a lot of logs definitely in the water down there, and it was really hard to build that out, mainly because the game is kind of a little buggy, like trying to put logs in the water. So I definitely sent a ton of logs overboard. That's for dang sure. That is for dang sure. I could probably go down there and just zip line a bunch of logs back up. I don't know if how long they'll like stay in the game or if they'll eventually just despawn, but they're certainly there at some point. I just got to be a little easy going this way here. Nope. Yep. Bazinga. So yeah, once we get all this built, we'll really see what taking all these logs out of this main part of the house looks like. I'm about to have to take a snooze here soon. It's getting kind of dark. Getting a little dark up in this piece. Yeah, this may be my last run up here. Okay, let's take a little snoozy. Let's take a little snoozy. Kelvin, it'd be great if you didn't catch yourself on fire for one. It'd be double great if you were able to get stuff while I was gone. Let's get a little save. Let's get a little snooze. Wow, no one... typically, one of these monsters will pop you in the middle of the night. Did I catch any animals? Dang, dude, I need a... I haven't really focused at all on gaining... killing any animals. So I may eat one of these MREs. Oh no, a bunch of embers. Come on. Come on, dude. Don't be doing that to me. Don't be doing that to me. Oh, you know what? It's because I need more stickies up in here. Got to build a nice coal base before you can just go popping big logs on it. Really get this bonfire going. I really wish there was a animal pop up in this trap somewhere. I am hungry. Let's eat an MRE. There we go. That filled me up nicely. Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's just not really what I wanted to do. That's okay. See, yeah, I'm gonna need to build. I need to put logs all across. Most of my logs are filled in my other holder. No, I know what it wants to do. It wants to build a floor. Easy does it. Easy does it. There we go. There we go. Kelvin, you just keep rocking along, buddy. Finally doing something for once. Finally doing something for once. Okay. No, come on. Come on. It's like a plague, dude. Just all the floors besides the very bottom floor that are like actually up, like these little spots, are all accidents. I'll use them eventually, but that's not what I want. Especially just because the moving logs up here is so slow going. Now, to be honest, there are mods that would make this faster, but I just feel like you got to be true to the game a little bit. Just got to be true to the game. I got a couple mods on, but they're really nothing crazy. One of them is extending the zip line so I can get real far zip lines and get logs from really far away. One of them is like a filter that will cross out any nudity so I don't get banned up in here. And then, dude, I can never remember what the other ones are. I really wish I do kind of wish I had one that allowed me to have more stuff of the same item in my inventory. Because it's kind of a pain, like always trying to empty out your inventory. What are the other mods I have? They are something along the lines of... Dude, I can't remember now for some reason. Alright, it's killing me. What are they? Oh, yeah. The Night V carrier. It's like a... If you haven't played, the Night V is a... it's like a little unicycle thing. Lets you stash it away. Quick save. That's the other one. Quick save. Saving's not that hard, but sometimes it's a little bit of a pain if you're in kind of a bad spot. You have to pull out a tent and save, and it's a little annoying. I'm gonna look into some other ones. Maybe it'll make it a little bit easier to build. But I kind of like, I really like staying true to the game, to be honest. Staying true to the game. Oh. Staying true to the game. Guys, if you don't know, on TikTok I also do like post little shorts of our build. Goodness gracious, guys, I'm trying to do something while doing this and it's a disaster. Yeah, I post shorts of the build on TikTok. That way you can kind of follow along if you miss a stream. And then I am streaming over on Twitch and the red app and the green app. Where am I going? If you want to watch in full screen, you can watch it on those two lovely platforms. But if not, man, just hang out here. No worries, dude. No worries. Because we're just going to be hanging. No matter what app we're on. Green app. Green jacket, gold jacket, who gives a shit? I try and keep my cursing to a minimum on here, but that seemed like it was a necessary curse. If you know, you know. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're about to piece up this bird. Boom. Give me these feathers. Man, I hope that's not like an eagle or something, bro. I'm not trying to... Not trying to get busted by the game warden. Popping no eagle. There we go. Eagle head. Make sure and keep that. I also got a moose head. We're gonna have to find a pretty sweet spot for that once we get in here. But guys, we are kind of chugging along on this build right now. We are just chugging along. Try not to fall too far. Okay, I think the last thing I want to do is fall in that river. Been there, done that. Okay. Okay, let's just put you there. And go ahead and tap you there. Man, we will see about taking out these logs. I am getting more and more concerned about it as the days go on. Doesn't seem like it's going to be possible, but it's just going to have to be, dude. And boom. All right, let's chop this log in half. Let's get to chopping. Nope. Okay, okay. Cancel. I definitely don't. I'm trying to chop out of here. Bazinga. There we go. Bazinga. Okay. Put you there. And I'll just set you right there for right now. Oh, that stings. Stings the nostrils, teeth in the lips. Although I really do have to watch my health. I would be just infuriated. Infuriated, I think would be the word I was looking for if I just croaked it because I fell. Yeah, I wonder if... I don't think it would work. I think whenever we eventually take out all these logs, crossing my fingers, what we're going to end up having to do is I'm just going to build a zip line into the house and have the logs go straight in there. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We will cross that bridge when we get to it. Oh, goodness. All right. All right. Guys, if you want to watch in full screen, you can follow me, Nappy XP, on Twitch, on the green app, on the red app. And yeah, we're rocking all the apps. So if you like seeing it full screen better than seeing it vertical, hop over there, follow me there. We just started streaming not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, so we're still building up the clan here, building up the peeps. But man, hopefully we get there. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm just doing it because I like to do it. Doesn't really have to be anything crazy. Yeah, see, I'm like pretty sure all these logs are going to be filled in. I really don't know though. I tried to look it up, but there's just not a ton of. There's not like a ton of. I didn't see anything. There's not a ton of like verbiage on building certain methods. Maybe there is. I just didn't see it. But okay, first we are going to do this. And we're going to do this. We're going to put one of these guys over here. So I don't think we want this guy here. I want it right there. Not a chance I make this right. Nope, not a chance. Not a chance. Okay. Let's just ease in here. There we go. Oh, wait, I forgot I had this. Exit point. Kelvin, this isn't the time to just be carrying one log, my guy. Although, we haven't run out yet, so I'll cut the guy some slack. All right. There we go. Another roof piece completed. This will be all very interesting. Dude, I'm honestly really excited to get the roofing done. I really want to see what the situation will be taking the rest of the logs out in the house will be. Oh, come on, dude. Get real. I've jumped off higher houses than that. Remember when you were a kid and you used to jump off houses? Or maybe it was just something that me and my friends did. But we would jump off houses. Well, first we'd be on a house. We'd get on top of a roof. Just to hang out, you know? Yeah. Exactly. My knees also remember. But it's kind of funny to think you'd really just want to get on top of a roof to hang out. And then something would happen where you'd just jump right off, you know. You'd make the decision to jump off a roof. Yeah, now the knees are paying for it. There we go. See, I need to pop that guy in right there. Just keeping warm by the fire, my guy. Just don't worry about this house I'm building for us, Kelvin. Yeah, I think we'll make a little, almost like a little roof balcony right here. Go across, put a fence up and everything. We'll see how it turns out when we finish up, but come on. Come on. I don't know why it's giving me trouble. There we go. But those good times. You know, the house that I'm in now, I've owned for 3 or 4 years. And I actually haven't got on the roof once. What a shame. I've flown my drone up to the roof to make sure there was no hail damage, which sounds much more adulty than just getting on a roof to hang out. Christmas lights, dude, I've been kind of lame on the Christmas decorations the last couple of years. I think next year we'll be going big, but I don't know, man. I like it. I do like putting up Christmas decorations, although I don't know if I'm trying to... I'm in a 2-story house, so I'd have to pop on a pretty tall ladder, and I'm not sure that I'm ready to get on a really tall ladder and put Christmas lights up in my house. Maybe a job for someone a little younger than me. I fear if I fell off a ladder, that'd probably be my last time climbing a ladder. But I don't know. We'll see. I do have a bunch of Christmas lights. I take that back. I did decorate my house with Christmas lights one time, but I did not do it up on the roof. I kind of just did it around. We have some columns in front of our house. Did it there. And that was kind of about it. Put a couple of wreaths up. But as far as like Christmas lights go, nah. Nah, not up on the top shelf. Not to mention, to be honest with you, half the reason I have not put Christmas lights up is because I'd have to have a pretty tall ladder. And I don't know if any of you are in your adult days that you've had to buy a ladder. Ladders are expensive. I have like a 6-foot ladder, $120, bare minimum. So like if I had to get a ladder for, if I had to get ladder for Christmas lights for my house, dude, you're talking like $1,000 ladder. And there's just no way in this green earth that we live on that I would ever spend $1,000 on a ladder. Yeah, dude. Ladders are expensive. If you ain't been in the ladder game yet, you'll get there. Just next time you're in a Home Depot or Lowe's, you just look at ladders. Goo is right. Goo is right. Or as they say it, goo! I had a log up here. Must have dropped it. Yeah, I may decorate next year. I hope me yelling that didn't blow out anyone's speakers. I'll tell you what, I wish there was some Christmas lights you could get in this game. I'd definitely put Christmas lights up in this game because I don't mind taking a tumble. Although I'm kind of close to being dead for it. I bet there is a mod for Christmas lights. May have to search that up. May have to search up the Christmas light hack. I'm getting pretty good at running on these logs, man. Oh, dude, as I say that, I almost took a drink in the river. If you guys are just hopping on, we are working on building out the roof for this huge waterfall build. We are at the top, tippy top of this mountain. And there's a huge waterfall that runs right down there. Maybe we'll go take a look at it in a minute. But man, it's been kind of a journey building this thing out. For those of you who've been here since the beginning, you know. Okay. Boom. Run across here. Hey, look at this, guys. We only got. Oh, come on. That's not what I want to do. Only got 2 more. I don't know what you call these things. Roof trusses to go. I'm not going to lie. I kind of wish I would have gone a little steeper. I thought that steep was going to be too much, but... it'd probably be kind of a pain. So, I ain't doing it now. I think it'll look nice regardless. We're about to have to make a little log run, to be honest with you. So, you know what I'm going to do before I go up all that way. Oh, it only lets me carry 2 of those. That's baloney, man. Okay. Okay, let's focus here. We need one here. Need one there. Guys, if you want to watch on full screen, you can do so on Twitch and red apps and green apps. The only apps I want right now is a nice honey chicken crispers from Chili's. What's the best app in the game, huh? Yep. Skillet queso. I agree. I don't know if that's the best app in the game. Also, in the game, I don't mean this game. There's no skillet queso, and I knew that one was going to sting. I don't think there's any skillet queso in this. I meant app in the restaurant game. Whoa. Whoa. Honestly, so like wings is one of my favorite food, right? So I hardly consider that an appetizer. And honestly, it's a little frustrating whenever I see wings as an appetizer on the appetizer menu because they're not really an appetizer. However, and I'll tell you what, they ain't priced like an appetizer. Talk about being pricey, dude. Ah, dude, I wasn't paying attention. Get out of here. Okay, goodness. Am I still really gonna... Okay, there it goes. Yeah, brisket queso. I'm always game. LSA. Yep, I agree. Can't go wrong with the brisket case. I would love to make brisket queso at my house. Yeah, queso really is probably #1 in the appetizer game. If I was the only issue with making brisket queso at the house is you have to smoke a brisket. And I guess you don't have to, but it takes a long time to smoke a brisket, which I don't mind. I've smoked plenty of briskets in my day. Oh no. Oh, dude. I guess really the key is with putting brisket in things like brisket queso or I don't know, like a brisket burrito or something, is you just have to use leftover brisket from you smoking a whole brisket. And every time I've smoked a brisket, I feel like most of it's just gone to waste. Not because it wasn't good, but there's only 2 of us in our house. And also, speaking of things that are expensive, brisket is one of them. I did see a good method for reheating brisket the other day. It was put it in a sous vide, which makes like the most sense. So maybe I will smoke a brisket soon and give that a try. Okay. Come on, Kelvin. I'm like 4 logs away from finishing this. Oh, there we go. That's funny. I said 4 logs away from finishing this thing, and it's right there. He's going to call my bluff. I think there's actually going to take more than 4 logs. Okay. Easy does it. Okay. Okay. Let's go chop a bunch of logs. You know, I think I'm going to... Oh, you know what? I may need to find a better place to chop logs. I've really put a big dent in the log population. Let's see. Man, we got freaking zip lines going everywhere. Let's go back up this way. Maybe the best place to get some logs. There we go. There we go. We have to go way up here. But also, I need to make sure that... Okay, this looks like a pretty solid spot. I gotta make sure it's not hitting the wall or something, or else the logs will just fall off. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty darn good. Yeah, yeah. Uh. Log chopping. Okay. What's over here, dude? Oh, these are just logs rolling. Just taking out a bunch of grass. Whoa, bro. Scared me. Thought it was one of those mutants, man. One of those mutants. But yeah, we're just doing a little log gathering, man. Let's, getting pretty close. If you look way down yonder, got ourselves a nice cabin. Roof almost done. Wow, the roof frame is almost done. And we're going to build in some supports, man. Like that. We made some serious progress. Some serious progress. And we're just going to keep on making progress. Keep on keeping on. What is this? Is this an actual tree or a stick tree? It's a stick tree, but to be honest, it was in my way. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Just chopping away. Add some logs today. Come on. This has been a pretty fast spot as far as log gathering goes, which is good. It's nice when they fall right underneath. Well, when you get a fresh log spot, it's nice because they always you can chop them where they fall right underneath the zip line. So we got a couple stragglers. I may eventually have to go down, all the way down the... Okay, hold on. Who's that? Did you guys hear that? I heard someone hooping and hollering. Hoopering and hollering. It sounded like a mutant, man. And you know, these mutants... I will chop their faces off. Come on. Come on. Okay. I was not anticipating getting hit by one of my own logs. And they have a version, a version 3, a third. This is the second game in this series. I've never played the first one. That was another stick tree. I never played the first one. I heard the first one was pretty solid. But they just put out a trailer for the third game in the series. It looks pretty wild. Okay, come on. It looks pretty good. So you're on a different planet. Okay, I'm not paying attention where I'm chopping. It's a big boy. There we go. Okay. Oh, my logs are rolling away. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. We are on here on TikTok. We post our shorts of our builds on TikTok. As you can see, we got a big house going on down there. We're also on Twitch. Give me a follow on there. We're on the green app, the red app. So I appreciate it. We're just going to keep rocking this build, to be honest. I've gathered a ton of logs, but you can never really have enough. Let's see if I've got any stragglers. Yep. Always got some stragglers. All right, let's just take a ride down. You know what? I bet there's actually a bunch. Ooh, that would have hurt. That would have hurt. Okay, come on. There we go. Let's see where we're at. Oh, hit that 3. Kelvin, you just been picking up all these logs I've been tossing, dude. I hope I haven't been losing a ton. Every time I get near the edge of this waterfall, I always save my game just because it makes me a little nervous. Makes me just a little bit nervous that I'm gonna fly right off. Oh, dude, get out of here, you ghoul! Be stealing my stuff. Dang old ghouls, man. Actually, I think they're actually cannibals. If I remember correctly. I wonder if I can just... Okay, you can kind of walk around the corner. Get out of here, you ghoul. So last time we were on... Oh, no, I think it was 2 times ago. We went and got the crossbow. That was fun. The caves are fun, but I know that they're... I think I need to find a nice mod that'll make them a little bit brighter, because I think as a viewer, they're probably hard to see. Because to be honest, me gaming them is hard. It's like... Oh, come on now. Even like gaming in the caves is hard to see. So, as a follower on your phone, it's probably extremely hard to see. Look at this, guys. We got this. Look at that. Dude, I'm getting pretty good at jumping over these things. We are almost there. We almost got this frame built out. Nick! What's up, dude? Welcome in. We are building on top of this pretty sweet waterfall. Almost got the trusses for the roof ready, and then we're going to be able to... How'd I get in this tiny box? Man, I crawled my way in, and I haven't found my way out yet. I just crawled on in here, and I figured I'd stay a while. You know what, guys? Speaking of tiny boxes, I need some tiny logses. Let's chop this. If you swipe up, I may never be seen again. Fall into a deep, dark depression. Okay. dude. Just hilarious peeps, man. Hilarious peeps, man. Yeah, tough stuff. But hey, that's just the way of the road. All right. All right, guys. Was that 4 more? No, 5 more logs. And then we're going to put up some supports, and we're going to try and start removing some stuff. We'll see what happens. Easy does it. Easy does it. Zynga. Okay. It's kind of hard for me to talk when I'm walking on those logs. I'll fall right off, man. The funniest part about this whole thing is the amount of times I've referenced dropping logs. Not in normal reference of what I mean when I say dropping logs. That's just a little churlish humor for you. Oof. That would have hurt. That would have stung just a little bit. Guys, we are just so close. You know what? I will actually have to put logs right there. Actually, every time I think I'm close, man, I start to realize that we've got a long ways to go. Even just on this roof build. I really think at the end of the day, this game is just kind of like a log chopping and gathering simulator. All right. Okay. I don't need to be falling down. I don't need to be falling down, man. Come on. It's getting dark again, and I am pretty sure that it is going to be, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be cold soon. Cold up in here. Well, let's just easily do this. Oh, I thought it was getting dark, but maybe it's not. Okay. Okay. Let's just take a look at what we got here for a second. What we need to do now, I believe, is we will go in, we'll chop a bunch of half logs, we'll put supports up all along here, and then we'll see what we can start taking out. I don't know how many it's going to be. It'll be tricky. But before we do any of that, I am going to take a break. I'm actually going to stop my TikTok stream. I will restart it when I get back for certain reasons. But if you are following on Twitch, the red app or the green app, we will we'll just stay in my be right back mode. You'll see. You know the drill. But anyways, TikTok, I will be right back. I'm going to hop off this live, and then I'll pop over another live here shortly. But I've got to take a break because I have got to go pee. Actually, let's just pause this thing. Actually, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Let me, let's end this and we'll start it up here again. Hopefully it lets me start again. We'll see. And if you are in my, if you're over here, my TikTok stream has ended, but let's be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Live again. Alive and well. Now we're back. We're going to keep playing Sons of the Forest. If you're just hopping on, we've been killing it today. We've been putting in some work getting this roof done on this huge waterfall build. So yeah, man, let's just keep it going, dude. No reason to not. Okay, enough of the nonsense. Let me move a couple windows around so I can see. So I can see you guys chatting. Okay. Back to the grind. Make sure we're good here. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Kelvin, I guess you're all right. Just keep on eating, man. Don't worry about a thing. Okay. So, to be honest with you, oh yeah, that's right. So we're going to essentially start building a bunch of supports. That way I can start taking logs away. Yeah. And my first step will just be to fall. That's always a good first step, guys. It's just to fall right down. That way you know how to teach yourself to get back up. Okay, let's just... Yeah, that looks nice. That doesn't. Ah, come on. This could be a little bit annoying. I may be better off just like building a floor. Yep. I think I'm going to have to build a little bit of a floor first. Build a little bit of a floor first, you guys. Because it's extremely hard to build without a floor. And then I honestly will probably just move these floor beams as we go. There we go. I'm gonna chop a couple more halves in half. More logs in half. Go, dude, get out of here, bro. Hold on. Okay, hold on, dude. Hold on, you guys. Oh, man. I haven't seen a, luckily, like, opening my... Yeah, dude, that scared me, too. Luckily, my, opening this, like, bag pauses the game. Holy smoked sausages. Dude, that guy got me. I can't wait. Oh, dude, I've made a grave mistake. Okay, hold on. I just realized I hadn't been recording something. Okay. Get out of here, bro. This guy's gonna kill me. I think I missed him. Get out of here, bro. I think that popped him right in the head. Dude, that guy scared me. Kelvin, that guy, he just cowers down, man. There's a girl in here, the four-armed girl. I think you've been around when someone else was talking about that. She will fight, but you have to give her weapons. And oddly, I have not seen her yet. But I do want her to come around because I haven't. You can give her like the shotgun, and if you give her the shotgun, it's unlimited ammo. So you can give her the shotgun; she'll have unlimited ammo, and she'll be able to shoot as many of those guys as you want, and she'll hang around your base. Man, I can't believe that guy. That's the first time we've seen some of those like mutants. Oh wait, completely made me lose my train of thought. We've seen some of those cannibals come around. Nope, but that is the first. Actually, maybe those guys are called cannibals. I don't know what the little crawly guys are called, but that was definitely the first of that type of tribe people we've seen. Okay. Don't fall. I'm actually going to put you up right there for now. Bunch of maneuvering. That, yeah. If you weren't on the live and you missed it, man, the people of us that were on here just went through an experience. Just had a mutant come out of nowhere. God, son of a bee sting. Had a mutant come out of nowhere and almost put an end to this whole thing. I need to start gathering more food. I've used a lot of pills to heal myself, and it's not necessarily the best way. Son of a gun. I think I just need more flooring pieces. Thought about completely flooring out the second. Come on. Okay, Kelvin. I know you're struck, dude. This guy shook. Shook to the core. But you got to get back to getting logs. You got to get back to getting the logs, my guy. It's part of the game. Dude, this is maybe easier to, I don't know. Let's see if we can at least get these last couple supports on towards the end. I got all those. Oh, you know, I realize there's not even a freaking log right here. So I need to see, this is why you got to completely build out all of your supports first. Then once we do that, it makes it a little bit easier to put everything else in. So let's go through. Let's just do a quick check. See, yep, missing one. Missing one, all right. No. Yep. Yep. Looking a little skippy. Don't you do it, man. Don't you do it. He did it. He fell right off. Nope, that's just literally not what I wanted to do. All right, let's see if I can just let me go back over here. This is taking too long of a time, and it shouldn't be taking this long just to get these supports up. Okay, yep, see. I need a... Dude, get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, I bet this is why. Yep, there we go. Okay. That helps a little bit. And then we should be able to pop down. If only I had the logs in my hand that I need. I'll grab them right now. Grab a couple small logs for some supports. Then once the supports are in, we will start taking other supports out. We're almost there, guys. I ain't even gonna lie. We are almost there. That shouldn't have worked. But you know what? It did. See, now I think I see why you build out all these little other logs, because it makes it a lot easier to walk around. Okay, now we just got to put some supports on the other side, and I think we'll be fine. Although this one, let's see, I don't know if this is going to be... Yeah, okay, I know what we're going to need to do first. Always one more step. Well, just one more step, one more step. Not really. Not exactly what I had in mind. It's okay. There we go. There we go. All right. A couple more of these bad boys. There we go. Okay, I think we should be good to go up there and pop the rest of these little support pieces down. Y'all going up here now. Of course, one place I need a support, I don't have it. There you go. There you go. Kelvin, you sure are doing a lot of resting, my guy. Always just hanging by the fire like life's good. Honestly, after we remove some of these supports, I think it'll be time to at least set up our wall, our big wall to be built. I haven't decided how big we want it to go, but probably a pretty good size. There we go, perfect. Yeah, we'll have to start building a big perimeter wall, and we'll kind of move. We'll have to. I kind of want to move all of our like log holders and stuff, get them a little bit more centralized. Okay, I need to build some normal supports. There we go. Come on. Come on. Okay, well, we can do this. Oh, got them both. Easy walk around. Okay, do I have them all? Oh, I think I'm missing one on each far side. Okay. Let's chop these up then. What you doing, dude? Yeah. All right, don't pick up these logs. I'm chopping them. Okay. See, this is what happens when you don't... Yep, whenever you don't build all logs out like you're supposed to. There we go. That was very nice to me. Let's hop on over. Okay. Yeah, all right. Okay. So, I think we got to start at the top and start taking logs out. And we'll be able to hopefully clear out this whole area. Yeah, I gotta put a couple more support logs in, a couple more spots. So let's pop some more support logs in. I'm realizing I think I need to do it around like the whole perimeter. Oh. Oh. Yeah. I think that this is the move. But we really won't know until we start taking the rest of these out. So if you don't know, we're building this big old cabin, and you have to build out all these internal log structures. And then once you do, you are allegedly supposed to be able to go in and take them out. And I do use the term allegedly because, to be honest, we just don't know for sure. And we won't know. But we will by the end of the stream. We will know about taking logs out. Because we were going to get there, people. Oh, wait. Chop these guys first. I'm realizing I think I may be able to put all the support logs from the top. Which, if that's the case, that is going to save me a lot. Okay, someone should have told me that, man. You need to put 3 logs there. Whoop, whoop. Got this bridge. Yeah. Yeah, dude. She's coming along nice. Okay. Yeah, the corners need... I actually don't think they need to be there. But we'll put it there just for aesthetics. Extra support, man. This house could use all the support she can get. Okay. Oh. Dude. Guys, if we really wanted to go crazy on this build, we could build the walls out of stone. I don't know if I've got it in me. That would take a long time. I think we're gonna build a bunch of bases on this map. This will just be our home base. So we'll have to come up with some creative ideas for different types of base builds as we move on. The good thing is since we're about to clear out a bunch of logs, we're about to get a bunch of logs. Because it'll take a lot of logs to build the wall. There we go. Just a couple more outside supports. And we're there, man. We are there. Whoop-ow! I think actually this may be the last one. Oh, no, we got one more. All right. Okay. Okay. I think that's all the support we're going to need. I guess we should try and start taking out some logs, man. So this is the roof. I'm actually going to take these off and start popping them down here. Just to simply be able to walk on. There we go. So what supports, hold on, needs supporting? Okay, this is working extremely well so far. Okay. So I've seen this, and it is a little bit of like this will say, okay, it won't let you take this out, but then maybe you take this one out and put it right here, and then it lets you take it out. And honestly, it's not a huge ordeal if these aren't necessarily out. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all, because that's technically the roof, but I think as many as we can clear out, you know, the better. I still will want it to stay kind of even, or at least like look even. Just clear it out. So this will be its own floor. I really ought to just start using these logs as flooring. That's definitely not what I want to do at all. All right, come on. Now we're getting, see, now we're getting a little bit of trouble. I think I may need, oh, you know, I wonder why. I bet it's because I don't have supports here. See? Okay, this is what I had a feeling was going to happen. I've got to put all supports I can. I should have never skipped over those. I was being lazy at the time. I bet once I build those in, I'll be able to slowly take them out. All right, so boom. Maybe I spoke too soon. So this is going to be a little bit of the fun going through here, seeing which logs I can get out and which logs I can't. And some of it's messing around as much as you can. Okay, let's put you back. Let's put you back. Oh, I bet it's because I'm... Oh, there we go. It's always away. Now it's saying... I bet it's because of you. See, now you don't want to go. Let's finish building out that bottom floor. Yeah, give me these bones now. But pretty good progress so far. I mean, a good portion of this floor is out. I think maybe... Okay. That's good. I think this is the one. Son of a bee sting. I think that is the one that's giving me trouble. Why, oh why, are you being troublesome, log? Is it because this guy... Kelvin, what are you just climbing in here for fun? Make yourself useful and move some logs out of the way. Okay. Okay, so I think I know what we need to do. I think the key is one. Let me just get that there. Get out of the way. Get on out of the way. There's a matter of... There we go. Yeah. It's all a matter of taking some logs out and putting some back. And then they eventually come out. I think that is the... see, it's gonna play this game again with me. First, let's put these in. Yeah, it's also good to always make sure you're saving, because I feel like you take one wrong log out and you are going to be done. Why? Oh. No. No, I thought I had it, but now it's being finicky. Okay, guys. This single log is going to give me a little bit of trouble. I think it's because I didn't build out all the areas I was supposed to. Or maybe it's because of these. Okay. So the real question is why won't these come out? Okay, that one will come out. That will come out. Don't fall. Dadgubbit. Okay, this is tedious, but it's not nearly as tedious as some of these other parts have been, and we're making some pretty good progress here. Why doesn't this guy want to come out? I think that is our problem. I bet it's because of there's no log right there, maybe? Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Okay. Come on now. Man, this is a stubborn log. We may have to... I mean, I feel like, yeah, there is probably like a central point, like a central pillar that would have to be in the house, but it would kind of make sense that it was this one. There's just supports everywhere there needs to be. Yeah. And I don't want to just... Oh, dude, I wonder if it's because of this stuff, you know? See, I think all this has to be built out. I believe that is the method. Is you have to build every piece of support you can. And then that's just not what I wanted to do. And maybe not. Maybe this will just be more work for me, but we're going to have to try it, y'all. We're going to have to try it, man. Okay. Let's see if we can get this stinking log to come out now. If not, okay. Let's move on. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Oh, we got another hero log, huh? go. Nope. That's so weird how when you like take one out and it'll somehow just cause the others to come out. Like that. But this seems to be the stubborn one. I cannot get this one to come out. Guys, we are right there. Why won't this guy come out? Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, so this one seemed to be if I took this out. No, still nothing. Ugh. Yeah, okay, let me go look. Let's just take a look at this log that refuses to go. Okay. Oh, it's because I bet it's because there's not a support underneath it. I can guarantee. And by guarantee means I actually really don't know, but I bet that's what it is. Oh no, there is a support underneath it. I thought there wasn't. Maybe it's because that's not there. Kelvin's just hanging out, man. Speaking of hanging out, I need to light another fire. Guys, let me look at something real quick. Let me just take a look. All right. We're back. Boys, I need a new chair. This one slowly sinks down. Every 15 minutes or so, I'll just feel myself real low in this chair. I need to pick up a new one, to be honest with you. Boom. Guys, we've got the second floor mostly figured out. With the exception of... Oh, dude, skin pouch. It's in here. Yeah, we've got the second floor almost completely cleared. I need some dang old animals up in here. I'll tell you what, the wildlife up here is not the greatest. It truly is not the greatest. I also need a place to fish, man. I'm just gonna have to pop in some of these chicken noodles, man. I really need to go hunting. I need to gather Bunch of meat. All right. Well, that goes. Dude, I've fallen through that little hole too many times to count. Seriously. Okay. So this is the guy. My method has worked. Wait, I don't want to be putting logs back. Hold on. Gosh dang it. I put this log back and now I can't get it to clear. What a mistake. Oh my goodness. Okay. What is going on? Man, I may have just messed up, you guys. Okay. These two logs are causing me trouble. Because I can't get... I can get every other log around it and above it to come down. This is going to sound counterintuitive. I think I need to put a couple more logs up to take logs down. Okay, like you. Man. Man, oh man. Dang it, guys. I'm really mad that this log is here because it should not be. I accidentally put it up. I honestly don't know the last time I saved was. It's almost thinking like there's not even a log there. It won't even let me take it out. This may be glitched out. Son of a gun. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This could cause the whole thing to come crashing down. Okay. Okay. How much damage did that do? Ugh, my son of a gun. That may have done more damage than it was worth. But I really need this log to come out. Okay. I don't know when my last save was, but I think I need to just try it. Dang it. dude. I really hope it wasn't that far away. Okay, it's 10 minutes ago. I don't think I had gotten very far in the last 10 minutes because I've been trying to get that single log out, so that's not bad. Ugh. This is work, man, and it's tricky because I think the way we're building it, like, there's kind of a glitch to it. And so if you don't do it right, you're going to be in a little bit of trouble. Okay, perfect. This is great. Okay. We got lucky and I had saved at just the right time. So here's what I'm going to do first. What I've realized I'm going to have to do. I need to go through. I need to add logs everywhere there should be logs. All these little frame spots. Because the way that this works is you have to have all of your support logs in, and then you go through one by one and take them out. But I think some logs can't be taken out if all the support logs aren't in it. This shouldn't really take that long, unless I'm making silly mistakes like that. Or if Kelvin's not chopping me more logs, man. It's kind of counterintuitive. You got to go put a bunch of logs in just to get them all back down, but that's just the way it works. That's the way this little hack works. Boom. Boom. And to be honest, I should have put these in at the beginning, but I was being a little lazy, I think, when we were first starting. So that'll teach me. That'll teach me not to be lazy, man. Just gotta do the work when it's there. It's called the waffle method. Or the waffle hack. I think that's what it's called. I saw another guy playing this game. He did the same thing, and it worked for him. So he was building a much different building, but it was the same concept. The key is having to go through and try and take the logs out that you don't need while maintaining structural integrity of your base. Oh, come on, don't do that. Yep. See, like, all these. Let's do a quick log run. We're going to need them anyways, and it'll be faster. Quick log chop. Yeah, I really wanted to get all of these out tonight. I don't know if that's going to be feasible or not, since we got stuck in this little... Yep. All right. Bro, someone just popped me. Someone just hit me? Dude, I think I'm... That was the weirdest thing. I like heard footsteps, and then I fell over, which usually means like someone hit you, but ain't no one to be found, man. Except this raccoon that I'm gonna kill. Sorry, dude. Yeah, man, creeping me out, man. Creeping me out. I've done a number on this forest. Gotta keep that bad boy loaded. Never know what's gonna come getting you in these woods. Never know when it's gonna come and grab you. Bing, bing. Okay. Yeah, we're log collecting now. A lot of times I'll leave a bunch up here just for Kelvin to come grab really quickly. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully that'll do us in. Speaking of Kelv, what's that guy doing? I haven't seen him in a hot minute. Where is he? One of these days I'm worried he's gonna glitch at the bottom of this river. I hope today is not that day. Alright. There we go. See, dude, it all could just be because of that any log support not being there. Dude, where is Kelvin? Is he hanging up top somewhere? Dude, he's long gone silvers. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, man? Eventually we are going to make that, I think, our basement. But that's a long ways off. Not a long ways, but finish out the basement once we've kind of got everything else in place. Okay. There we go. Dude, Kelvin is on strike, man. This guy's been on strike since day one. He's helped me some, but, you know, I feel like I tell him to go grab me stuff, and he's just gets about 5 logs. Usually it's already logs that I've got that just aren't in a holder. Picks those up, puts those in a holder, and it's like, all right, call it a day. He's definitely stuck under there. Luckily he reloads like when you reload the game. Okay. These look all good. Missing one right here. Missing one right here. But it would be nice if he was at least gathering something for me. Let's actually see if I can get him to come out of there. Kelvin, what you doing, bro? Why don't you just follow me, my guy? Come on, dude. He ain't about it. He really ain't about it. Okay. Oh. Dude. He must be smoking a whole pack. If he's on a smoke break, he's definitely been down there a while. And I fear he won't be coming back until we are reload this game. That's probably what I get for having to load a previous save after we got stuck and destroyed our roof. Our roof. Okay. All right. Let's go back up to the top. Try and see if there's other logs that we need to fill out on this level. Guys, you have no idea how much that infuriates me when I accidentally place a... Oh, look at this guy, dude. He thinks he's tough. Look at all these guys. Dude, how about you just take that? Hmm? Get out of here. If you nail them right in the head, they go down in one shot. Otherwise, they'll take a couple shots to go down. Don't start destroying my stuff, dude. Dang it. I just lost that arrow. Get out of here. Yeah, go. Better run. You better run. Thing is, man, the more of those guys you kill, the more they send. So I have a feeling that we've had the last of our nights where we get good sleep. What will start happening is they'll start coming to bother us in the middle of the night. And, yeah. Now we're going to burn all these guys, get a bunch of bones out of them. Oh. See, that's why the crossbow's so deadly, man, because you can one-hit most of the... You can one-hit most guys. The mutants, which we've only seen a couple mutants if you've been playing along. The mutants are usually not one-hitters. Bro. That's so not what I clicked. Come on, you're being finicky. Don't be finicky. I get it now. I see what I... This is why you're... This is why you gotta do it the right way from the beginning. Bro, get out of here. Why are these guys always trying to destroy my stuff, dude? I bet you didn't like that very much, did you? Guess what? Now you're going in the burn pit. And I got a skin pouch. Punk. Yeah. Yeah, shotgun shells. Oysters. Let's pop some of these oysters near the fire if we can. Oh, you know what? I bet they only go into the pot. Come on. Yeah, it is nug time, man. I'm getting hungry. You know what? Hold on. Let me get some more water. Yeah. All right. Now let's pop in. Okay, let me see. Oysters, oh, and fish. I don't have any fish. It's the only thing about being way up here is I have to go down to the bottom to get to the lake. Once we get down to the lake, we can get a bunch of fish. And look at that. Yeah, get out of here, Stumpy. Let's build. This is a quick storage, another bone storage thing, if we can. Yeah. Bone saw. That'll do. Probably be all the bones I ever need. Pause. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of playtime. Dude, what a classic. I don't really even feel like putting these up. I just kind of need them out of my way. Oops. Okay. Now, where were we? We were putting up logs, yada yada, laga laga. Kelvin's stuck. He's never getting out of there. Okay, I may be able to get him out this way. What are you doing? Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Nah, he's stuck, dude. Or maybe if I crouch. Okay, yeah, good. Now crouch this way, dude. He's stuck for real, man. He should have never came down here. That's alright. He'll, usually whenever you save and get out of the game, they unstick themselves. Hopefully, dude, that'd be a pretty big bummer to lose Kelvin for the entire game. I guess it'd be a bummer. Okay. You know what? I was putting logs over here. That's right. No, I do not want to put a log there. Okay, let me save this. I have a feeling putting a log here is going to be bad juju. Yep. Yep. Oh, wow. I was able to get that out. There we go. Okay. That's great. That's exactly what I wanted to do, was fall down. Okay. So this is a guy that I cannot get undone. No matter... Ugh, dude. No matter what log I put. God. Let me go chop this log down really quick. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I really am not sure what I'm going to do about that log. I mean, I may just have to leave that pillar in there, to be honest with you. Because I have no other thoughts on how to get that out. everything looks like it's done the way it's supposed to, but okay. Oh, you know what? Could be this not being there. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I'm going to be honest. We've made a lot of progress. I've got to pee. It's getting late. But here we are. All right. We've got the roof done. Most of the second floor is cleared out. Albeit a few logs that we're going to have to figure out at another time. I'm just so obsessed with getting this log out, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Yeah. But, man, here we are, dude. We've gotten far. I think she's looking good. I think I'm going to take a ride. Let's just see what she looks down from the bottom. Let's see, man. Oh, yeah, she's going to look pretty. Dude, I'm not trying to mess with you, buddy. Yeah, dude. Look at that. Waterfall coming right out the house. Yeah, she's going to look nice when she's all said and done. Kelvin, you enjoy it down there, man. I'll eventually build a basement. You'll be able to get out. Boys and girls, once again, thanks for hanging. We are going to be back tomorrow. If you don't know, I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 Central. Wednesdays at 8 Central. We kind of stay and hang out here late. But until then, man, I appreciate y'all hanging out. We're going to make sure we're got a good save in. Yeah, dude. Thanks. We got quite a few more followers today. That was awesome. Y'all can follow me on here or on Twitch, Nappy XP, Green App, Red App, all that good stuff. Y'all come hang. We'll be posting shorts on the TikTok too, so make sure and give that a follow. I appreciate it, guys. Y'all stay real. Till next time.